faithfully delivering value, interpreting great books from around the world.
Hello, this is Sally's Book Talk.
Today's book is Selling Wheels, with the subtitle Choosing the Best Marketing Strategy. This marketing strategy book stands apart from dense, systematic tomes by using Arabian Nights-style fables to explain dry business concepts. Share your thoughts about sales in the comments section. The fictional protagonist, Max, invents the first wheel in ancient Egypt, struggles to find buyers, expands his market, and eventually triumphs over competitors. Building a wheel empire. The process is divided into 4 stages: startup, rapid growth, incremental growth, and mature competition phase. Each stage presents unique customer demands, market conditions, and distinct marketing approaches for Max's company. Co-author Howard Stevens chairs HR Chally, a 50-year talent consultancy. His stories draw from extensive research on salespeople's behaviors. Co-author Jeff Cox has written 8 business novels with a light, humorous style. Their accessible take on marketing strategies earned industry acclaim. An AT&T VP described reading it as boarding a space shuttle to survey the entire sales landscape. Now let's explore the 4 marketing stages. First stage: how startups find their first customer. In Pharaoh-era Egypt, inventor Max creates stone wheels that attach to axles for effortless stone transport. Max believes his brilliant invention will sell itself. No more relying on human labor, elephants, or sledges for moving heavy objects. Yet weeks pass with 0 sales, leaving Max confused and seeking help. A local sage tells him, "People thrived without wheels for millions of years. Just because you invented it doesn't mean the world needs it." The sage continued, "Why not carefully consider these 6 questions before selling your wheel? First, who is your customer? Second, who are your competitors? Third, why do customers need your product? Fourth, what would make them prefer buying from you? Fifth, why might they choose your competitors instead? And sixth, what value-added services can you offer to close the deal?" After pondering, Max felt he'd found answers to the first 5 questions. He believed workers hauling stones at the pyramid site could become his customers. Manual labor, elephants, or sledges were his competitors. His efficient wheels were naturally superior. People used traditional methods simply out of habit. As for the 6th question about value-added services to close deals, Max had no answer yet, but considered it unimportant. Anyone still using elephants after seeing wheels must be foolish. So he confidently went to the pyramid site to pitch his stone wheels to the laborers. As expected, after his demo, workers agreed wheels were revolutionary. But here's the catch: these workers had no money or authority to buy. The purchasing manager held decision power. Max painstakingly tracked him down. Yet the manager showed 0 interest, having abundant manpower and elephants. Moreover, he answered to the pyramid's chief engineer and ultimate client, the pharaoh. If tools needed updating, higher-ups would issue orders, no initiative required from him. Max returned empty-handed to the sage. The sage recommended a salesman called the closer, meaning deal sealer. This closer thrived on challenging sales of novel products, driven by achievement and high commissions. His fee? Half of Max's wheel profits. The closer then headed to the pyramid site. But he didn't approach the purchasing manager. Instead, he went to a nearby stone supplier. This supplier wasn't providing stones for the pyramid construction project. His quarry was farther from the pyramid, making transportation costs higher, likely why he struggled against competitors. So the closer began his pitch. He went straight to the owner, claiming to have revolutionary, yet simple technology for efficient stone transport. With this tech, his income could triple or quadruple overnight. The owner was hooked, and the closer immediately demonstrated the wheels. He set up 2 teams, one dragging stones with ropes, another transporting with wheels. The results were obvious. The owner was intrigued but asked technical questions like installation and operation before committing. After answering each question, the closer began painting a vision. He described how pyramid work was just the start. Soon he'd supply temples and city walls, becoming so wealthy his son might marry the pharaoh's daughter. This visionary pitch actually convinced the owner to buy 20 wheel and axle sets. The Closer secured Max's first major deal, earning 100,000 units. Now let's consider, why did Max fail while the Closer succeeded with the first sale? Because Max hadn't fully grasped the sage's 6 questions. First, who is your customer? True customers aren't just anyone needing easier transport, but affluent decision makers willing to bet on new products for better futures. The Closer succeeded because he identified them. For a new product, genuinely willing and able buyers are extremely rare. Pyramid workers saw the wheel's value but lacked both money and authority. The purchasing manager had funds and some authority, but not enough autonomy. Moreover, he saw no direct personal benefit from it. The supplier the Closer approached was different. Wealthy, fully autonomous in decisions, and future-oriented. He aspired to supply the pyramids while recognizing business opportunities. He knew functional wheels would give him unbeatable cost advantages over competitors. Crucially, he had dreams, becoming the top supplier, even marrying into the pharaoh's family. So rather than selling a product, the Closer was selling dreams, opportunities, and brighter tomorrows. And this was precisely what Max had failed to grasp. The final question: what value-added services facilitate transactions?
This is the salesperson's crucial breakthrough step.
For wheel sales, demonstrating function matters, but showing the beautiful future they enable matters more. In the startup phase, selling products means selling dreams. The Closer later sold wheels to stonemasons and large-scale farmers using this approach. Months later, the Closer brought Max amazing news. He'd secured a 1 million-unit order for Pharaoh's next pyramid. This meant mainstream validation for Max's stone wheels and entry into the rapid growth phase. But Max grew worried when the Closer resigned after handing him the order. The Closer explained that securing the pyramid order maximized his potential. Having exhausted new clients, he wanted fresh challenges. Who would fulfill the pyramid contract? Previously, Max simply sold wheels directly, requiring no training or maintenance. Clients enjoyed tinkering, sought competitive edges through wheels, and wanted quick deals. But pyramid clients demanded far more than wheels and axles. They required highly specific solutions. For example, teaching thousands of pyramid workers how to use wheels. Additionally, Max needed to install every wheel set on cargo sleds and provide detailed specifications, like maximum weight capacity per wheel and required rope tensile strength for different stone weights. In other words, pyramid clients needed complete solutions including service, training, and maintenance. Typical of rapid growth phase customers, they embraced innovative products but had unique, specialized requirements. Max hired a new salesman called the Pathfinder, meaning one who provides practical guidance. Meticulous and quick learning, the Pathfinder mastered wheel technology rapidly. At the pyramid site, he began work methodically. He taught workers to assemble wheels and sleds into carts, then conducted installation tests. His plan: install one wheel set weekly, proceeding only after successful trials. He created worker training schedules ensuring everyone learned basic operations. Within 6 weeks, he compiled an operations manual covering all anticipated questions. The Pathfinder's professional, thorough work earned pyramid officials' approval, ensuring project completion. Local news coverage boosted the Pathfinder and wheel company's professional reputation. During the project, Pharaoh's dinner invitations helped the Pathfinder network and secure professional clients, like sled companies converting to wheeled carts. Max's wheel company saw explosive sales growth, generating millions monthly. But in this rapid growth phase, had the sage's 6 questions changed? First, who is your customer? Now, customers were large-scale projects or industry leaders whose massive orders fueled growth. Second, who are your competitors? This remained unchanged. Current competitors were still established technologies like camels, elephants, and sleds. Third, why do customers need your product? This issue resembles the startup phase. Customers seek advanced technology to elevate their business capabilities. Fourth, why would they prefer buying from you? This differs slightly from the startup phase. Primarily, only you offer such tailored solutions and support services. Crucially, customers recognize these personalized solutions effectively address their challenges. Now, fifth, why might they choose your competitors? This also mirrors the startup phase. During rapid growth, few companies risk big orders on new products. Most still prefer simple, proven solutions. Sixth, what value-added services your salespeople should offer to close deals is paramount. In the Pyramid Project, the Pathfinder's technical mastery established him as an expert. He excelled at building client relationships and navigating complex corporate needs across departments. His team leadership and on-site coordination, combined with professionalism, attracted more clients and expanded networks, creating a virtuous cycle. Thus, authors conclude rapid growth salespeople must be technically adept, offering customized solutions and after-sales service. They must also possess interpersonal skills. In essence, selling products during rapid growth means selling solutions. After Pyramid and Sled Company deals, wheel profitability became evident. Dozens of small firms emerged. Wheel makers, wheeled products like carts, plus service and repair shops. This signaled the wheel market's third phase, incremental growth. The defining feature? Wheels were no longer novelties. Widespread adoption eroded Pioneer's technological edge, intensifying competition. Max's chief rival became a wooden wheel maker. Lighter, stronger, and cheaper than stone wheels, soon dominating the sled market. Max's company followed suit, developing advanced wooden wheels with hollow designs using spokes instead of solid wood. Modern bicycle wheels are classic spoked designs, lighter, cheaper to make, yet just as durable as solid wooden ones. But when the Pathfinder tried selling spoked wheels, his old approach failed. Customers showed little interest and no patience for lengthy solution pitches. They only wanted to know what colors and sizes Max's company offered. Confused again, Max returned to the sage for guidance. The sage told him all new technology is temporary. As technology matures, buyers gain expertise. They no longer need full solutions. This incremental phase is homework. Customers only accept minor improvements. While solid to spoked wheels were revolutionary, such leaps made bulk buying sled companies hesitant. Their color fixation represented safer, reversible experimentation. If disliked, they could easily revert. The sage believed succeeding in incremental markets meant precisely identifying customer desires. So Max replaced the Pathfinder with the Builder, meaning one who forges deep client relationships. The Builder immediately analyzed who their crucial clients really were. He concluded two segments existed: bulk buyers like sled or cart manufacturers needing stable, large quantities, and small vehicle maintenance shops serving end consumers. Together, they formed an ecosystem: manufacturers handling sales, repair shops handling aftercare. With bulk buyers locked into competitors' wheels, the Builder targeted repair shops first. The Builder devised a plan, offering free Wheel Safety Week events at small repair shops, where cart or sled users could get 6 complimentary wheel inspections from Max's company. He also arranged with shops to prioritize Max's spoked wheels for replacements when needed. Now, this approach benefited 3 parties. Individual owners got free inspections, preventing dangerous wheel failures. Small repair shops attracted more customers without any upfront costs. When issues were found, shops could simultaneously sell wheels, axles, lubricants, and other products. For Max's company, it showcased spoked wheels while building brand goodwill. Alongside safety events, the Builder formed a market research team surveying shop visitors. What spoked wheels were most popular? They discovered shape preferences: octagonal or figurine-adorned spokes over standard designs. Material preferences varied too. Bronze, polished copper, aged wood, each had devotees. Color choices were wildly diverse. Demand surged for continued safety weeks. Meanwhile, large clients like cart companies began noticing the builder. They discovered many cart owners were switching to Max's wheels. Procurement heads from several cart companies attended the safety events. The builder seized this chance to connect and followed up with regular visits. But how to secure actual wheel orders from these companies? He stayed patient, waiting for competitors to slip up, which the Wooden Wheel Company did. They'd committed to supplying Atlas Four-Wheel Cart Company 1,200 wheels weekly, but overwhelming orders crippled production. The delay of these 1,200 wheels by 2 weeks will inevitably disrupt Atlas's production schedule. Atlas's procurement officer approached the builder, asking if Max's wheel company could deliver 1,200 wheels within a week. The builder keenly recognized the opportunity had arrived. He proposed Max spare no effort in producing Atlas's required solid wheels, which Max agreed to. Max converted all production lines to solid wheels, operating day and night shifts while postponing other suppliers' orders. Max converted too, thus, Max's company successfully stepped up, securing Atlas's entire next season order at slightly above market price. From the cart company's view, they'd pay a premium to guarantee on-time production. Leveraging accumulated survey data, the builder provided Atlas with red-rimmed wheels featuring gold spokes. Market response was phenomenal. Atlas's buyers loved them so much they doubled orders within a month. That year, both Atlas Four-Wheel Cart Company and Max's Wheel Company set new sales and profit records. For the next 2 years, all Atlas Cart series used Max's spoked wheels. Better yet, since partnering with Atlas, spoke wheels became standard for all luxury high-end carts. Now, in the incremental growth phase, let's revisit the Sage's 6 questions. First, who is your customer? This is where the biggest shift occurs. Current customers are experienced buyers who need no full solutions. They set standards and require compliant products. Second, who are your competitors? With wheels now mainstream, competitors aren't camels or elephants, but rival companies selling identical products. Well, third, why do customers need your product? With similar offerings, competition hinges on better meeting needs, reliable transactions, and superior after-sales service. Listen. Fourth, what makes them prefer buying from you? This is crucial. The builder secured Atlas's order by meeting their needs during crisis, establishing trust. Additionally, he gathered extensive data addressing Atlas's consumer demands, strengthening mutual trust. Fifth, why might they buy from competitors? Competitors may have built good trust relationships, but these aren't unbreakable. And the Wooden Wheel Company exemplifies this. One slip can destroy trust and end partnerships. Finally, what value-added services your salespeople should offer is key. Precisely why the builders succeeded with Atlas.
Salespeople must build trust with key clients, bypass internal barriers when necessary to fully satisfy needs.
In incremental growth, selling products means selling trust. With deep Atlas collaboration, Max enjoyed leisurely prosperity. But one morning, newspaper headlines made Max leap from his chair in shock. An ad offered imported wheels at just 50 units, while Max's discounted price was 60. Max assumed these imported wheels were low quality and couldn't threaten his Atlas partnership. Yet the situation worsened. 6 months later, imports dropped to 39 units. Another 6 months, just 29, minus below Max's 34-unit bulk price for Atlas. These overseas manufacturers used cheap labor for massive cost advantages over local firms like Max, without sacrificing quality. When imports hit 24 units, Atlas told the builder their competitors' costs were 15% lower using these wheels. Unless Max matched this price, they'd have to switch suppliers. Wheels costing 24 units, Max couldn't possibly supply them. Facing the loss of his biggest client after years of deep cooperation, Max had no choice but to seek the Sage's help again. After understanding the situation, the Sage told Max that at this point, the market had actually entered the 4th stage. In the mature phase, products from different companies are basically similar, with price being the only differentiator. Therefore, Following price cuts is the only option. Sell in volume with thin margins. If you can sell 100 million wheels, even making just 1 unit each, you can earn 100 million units. For a business to lower product prices, it must reduce costs and improve efficiency. Max immediately set out to make changes. First is controlling costs. To reduce costs, the variety of wheels must be decreased because adding each type increases production and inventory expenses. Previously, there were wheels with various spokes, but full copper spokes were too costly, so all spokes were changed to wood with minimal differentiation in shape, either round or square. Previously, up to 1,000 color combination could be customized, but now only the 8 most common are offered. The purpose of this is to have enough room for price cuts during price wars and to enhance competitiveness when competing with rivals for big clients. Next is improving efficiency, meaning selling products to the masses faster. In the mature phase, the masses are also one of the main buyers in the market. Max hired a new salesman, whom the author calls the sales leader, responsible for building the sales system. The sales leader mainly did several things. First, he opened chain stores nationwide and painted all the storefronts purple, because the sales leader believed that the first obstacle for the masses buying wheels was distance. If the store is too far from customers, buying wheels becomes inconvenient. And purple is a symbol of royalty. Painting the stores purple not only suggests Max's wheels are high-end and premium quality, but also makes them easily recognizable landmarks that leave a strong impression. Second, he hired a large number of good enough salespeople and assigned them to each chain store. The good enough standard meant they were cheerful, optimistic, friendly, able to communicate easily with people, and had basic learning abilities.
Third, he established a standardized training system, aiming to give salespeople the same basic skills and allow them to replace any lost staff at any time.
Training schedules are fixed within this system. Training occurs once before employment and monthly thereafter, with standardized content, such as how to greet customers, create relaxed conversations, and listen to their needs. The sales leader emphasized the yes ladder technique, phrasing questions to elicit simple yes answers. For example, are you here to see our new wheels? That cart you arrived in looks great. Are you considering new wheels for it? Would you prefer wheels with good value for money? Customers can answer these with simple affirmations. Yes, this approach avoids customer resistance while helping salespeople understand needs. Fourth, he dramatically enhanced customer service. For example, offering drinks during the 1-hour wheel installation wait. If customers couldn't wait, they'd take contact details for mobile installation services. Through these dual approaches, Max's company became a nationwide chain. Now, in the mature phase, let's revisit the Sage's 6 questions. First, who is your customer? After prolonged market education, customers are experienced buyers, with retail consumers now dominant, unlike the incremental phase. Second, who are your competitors? This answer remains unchanged. Competitors include all similar product sellers, especially ultra-low-cost overseas firms. Third, why do customers need your product? This also stays similar. Your products meet standards. Actually, most market products now meet standards. Fourth, what makes them prefer buying from you? This mature phase answer is unique. Low prices, good service, and convenient purchasing. Fifth, why might they buy from competitors? This directly contrasts with the fourth answer. Negative experiences with you, or competitors offering lower prices, better service, or easier access. Sixth, what value-added services should our salespeople offer to close deals?
On this point, the authors emphasize standout service wins in cutthroat competition when prices are similar.
In mature markets, selling products means selling service. The fable's protagonist, Max, was fortunate. When business faltered, he found a sage for guidance and possessed decisive resolve. Each time problems arose, he rigorously implemented the sage's advice to transform. In reality, while companies can't have magical solutions like Max, they can analyze product stages accurately, adopt fitting marketing strategies, integrate resources, and find the right people. When market conditions shift, they must adjust and respond promptly. After hearing this book, has your impression of sales changed? Share your thoughts in the comments section. That concludes our interpretation of Selling Wheels. Study notes are below the audio. See you next time.